In 30 days, I took it off.
In January 2025, I set out this goal.
Hit an 8-mile run anywhere in the 8 range.
And sadly, I did not really do much for most of the year to reach this goal up until the end of the year. So I decided to document 30 days of me trying to get faster to see if I could reach this goal before December 31st, 2025.
Today is day 1 of running for 30 days, and let's see how that goes.
For day 1 of this journey, I set out to see how fast is my current pace. This is pretty much my starting point.
And 10, 11. So by the end of the month, I would like to beat that. And it would be a dream if I was under 9.
During these 30 days, I set out for runs like easy runs, sprint runs, speed intervals. For the longest time, every time I saw easy run, I feel like my easy run was basically me being out of breath. With easy runs, you really have to slow down because, believe it or not, running slow helps you run faster. I had to put my ego aside and do those slow runs.
In order to run fast, you must run slow, so probably like a 13-minute pace today. We'll see. Honestly, running slow is hard for my ego. Not too bad. I could do hard things. It is 2 miles, time 26:23, pace 13:10, as I expected. So today we're doing speed intervals, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, see how that goes. That was my hardest run. I did it. Did a good job. So average heart rate was 126. I think the highest I went was 141, which I would say that was successful. But today's recovery day, so I'm not doing any more physical activity than that. Today we're doing a tempo run, which I think I'll run in like 11, 12 minutes. I should be able to talk through this. Tempo run down in 11 minutes and 12 seconds, kind of where I expected. Today we're running 400 meters 4 times, and then the goal pace is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I get a little bit nervous before I run.
For week 2 of these 30 days goals, I set out to do my easy runs, my speed intervals, and you know, week 2, nothing big happened. It was just me running. But once week 3 came around, I kind of started to doubt myself. I started wondering, could I actually do this?
Slowly, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit this goal pace that I want. I'm at the point where I'm just like, I'm just really doubting myself on being able to hit this 8:59 mile.
I started wondering, could I actually do this? Is this something that is even possible for me? You're constantly doing easy runs and you're seeing the pace, which in my case was anywhere between 13 to 15 minutes. It makes you really start to like, 8:59 is really far from that. One of the biggest hurdles that I had to get through was not trusting the process. I stumbled across this video on Instagram where this girl was talking about how she got faster in her runs, and the one thing that she actually did that made her faster was actually rest more. So once week 4 came along in the last few days, I was like, okay, let me make sure I'm resting, and I had a mobility day. I made sure I rested and basically hoped for the best. One thing that kept getting into me was that I was supposed to start my period the day before my race, and if you guys know, the second day is the worst day of your period. It is the night before race day. I'm gonna be doing some mobility stretches. Today didn't call for a run, so no run today. My shirt is a little wet because I had a rag in my armpit because I'm having some armpit issues. Ankles is the alphabet with my ankles. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. I didn't start my period today, which is kind of good. I feel so swollen today. I didn't start my period today. At least I'm not running on the second day of my period. It would just be my first if I get it tomorrow. But I'm trying to run early in the morning, so if my period hits me later in the day, I don't have to run during it. So yeah, this is the night before. I've come to terms that if I don't hit my goal, that's okay, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit a PR since having kids.
So before having kids, I think my fastest was like somewhere in the 7s. But now I'm in a new stage of life, and like anything, since having kids, I count this also as a new PR. Because I gained 100 pounds since having 2 kids, lost some of that, and then yeah, so I need to get some rest because it's late and I look swollen. So
when it comes to race day, the plan was for my husband to film, but it was kind of rainy-ish that day. It was cold and I didn't want to bring my youngest child in the cold weather. I know it's only like 10 minutes of their time, but I just didn't want them to just be like sitting in the cold waiting for me when I could just kind of like film myself. So I decided to just run by myself, and that is why you guys can't really see me filming, because for me every second counted in this, and I felt like even pulling out the camera to film myself or talk during it would be a waste of time. So that's why you see the before and the after.
Is the all-out mile pace. Whatever happens today, I will be fine with. I could have worked harder. I really want to hold myself accountable. My diet was not where it should have been. I tried, but I struggle so much with food, especially when I'm like about to be on my period. And also, my period held off, so I'm so happy about that. I'm not gonna be able to record this run just because it takes time to take your phone out and record. In 30 days, I took almost a minute off. This is my new PR since having kids. And here's my time. So proud of myself. Oh my goodness. I feel like every time I do something like extremely hard, I always end up just crying at the end because I'm like, it took me so long to get here. I started running in 2016. I was going through like this really bad heartbreak, which now I'm like, why was I crying? But like my confidence was like so low. So when I started running was the only thing that helped me like feel good. Like I do this to like prove to myself that I can be just as strong like as a mom, even after gaining like 100 pounds, and like kind of to prove myself that like no matter what, like I can do hard things. And I know that like one day I'm going to beat that time. Sometimes when you become a mom, people will say like, oh, you're never gonna have that body again. Or I remember someone even said like when they found out that I was pregnant, because it was a big surprise, that I had like a lot going for myself. I was like what do you mean? Like I could still do things that I could do before having kids. We are so like, moms are so strong, and like I'm like determined to be even stronger than I was before I had kids. And I feel like even my confidence is better than before I had kids, even with the weight gain. So this is for all the moms. I'm just really proud of myself. And I think sometimes like when you work out so hard, I think sometimes it can cause you to cry. So yeah, but I'm really proud of myself. I didn't hit that 8:59 goal, but I know that I can next year, God willing, of course. I'm just gonna sit here and cry.
What I learned from this experience is to trust the process. Easy zone 2 runs work, and that when you really set your mind to something, you can achieve it. But I also learned that like you can give yourself a bigger time frame. Even though for me, I did not hit the goal. I was about 5 seconds off. I did take a whole minute off though, and I'm insanely proud of that. But I know that if this was something that I worked on during the year, the results would have been different, and I need to hold myself accountable. I wanted to eat healthy, but I struggle with food, as you guys know, on this weight loss journey. It's just been up and down. So yeah, I know that there's more that I probably could have done to reach that goal, but hey, I could always try again in the next couple of years. And I would say that I'm really proud of myself and I learned a lot. I am a strong mom. Yeah, I do this to be the strongest version of myself, and I feel like some of these things that I've done now, I never did before having kids. Being a mom on top of that, when I had all the free time in the world before, just makes me feel more empowered and more strong. Thank you guys for watching my 30 days of getting faster. Next thing we're training for is a 10K in March, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be posting every Monday and Wednesday, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday's vlog. Bye.